to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, all right? Now listen, before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes. That'll definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and the 5 p.m. daily uploads, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, right? Excuse me. Now, let's get straight into this video. So today we're gonna talk about how you can make the best slasher build on NBA 2K22 current gen. You definitely wanna go shooting guard right here because it's gonna give you the best badge and attribute distribution that you could be looking for. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed. The pie chart you gotta go with is this one, okay? And the reason why I say that is because this is the only pie chart that's gonna allow you to get elite dunk packages. So I basically played this whole year without even having a 92 or higher driving dunk. Like, just think about that. You see right here, this right here, 82, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get 92 driving dunk with this build, never, all right? You're never gonna get 92 driving dunk here, all right? Yeah, you can get it here, but this is like why would you wanna get a build like this? This is a defensive type one. And there's one more that you can get it. These badges here, okay? But at the same token, slasher, we're going pure blue, all right? And then what you want to do is go with the speed and vert, of course. Have that crazy, ridiculous vert on the slasher build just makes sense. Even though vert really only kind of works with just rebounding, but who cares? Like, I just want to be if I'm a slasher, I want to have that crazy vert. Like, I want to have that MJ, Zach LaVine type vert, all right? Then what we're gonna do is here, max out our close shot, our driving layup, our driving dunk, and we're gonna go 81 on our standing, okay? That's it. Then we're just gonna max out our mid-range, that's it. We're just gonna max out the mid-range. We do like this OG slasher build. Max out our pass accuracy, our ball handle, go 57, excuse me, on our post control for 16. Then we're gonna max out our perimeter defense, our lateral quickness, our steals, our offensive and defensive rebound, and then that leftover for the block, okay? Just a couple things I want to point out. Very important to have offensive, defensive rebounding up. You are a slasher, you're going to be around the basket a lot, so it makes sense to be able to get those rebounds when the opportunity comes. You want to have as much playmaking badges as you possibly can. Obviously, you're going to be doing a lot of dribbling because you want to be able to dribble pretty well because this build is going to be very, very dependent on getting to the basket, okay? And then the mid-range shot is, again, it's going to be high enough to where you can literally just, if you just, when people play off on you, just spot up in the mid-range and just throw up a little jump shot, and you should be able to hit that pretty consistently. Almost like I said, you should be able to hit that almost 6 or 7 out of 10 shots, okay? So just keep that in mind. Body type, obviously, we want to go built because we're going to lower that weight. You do want to stay 6'5". You could go up to 6'6", but I think that 6'5" would be the sweet spot here, so let's just go 6'5". And then of course you want to get your body type and go that all the way down to 180. Now, again, the reason being I do not, and I think some people are going to ask, when we go back to this, is like, why wouldn't I go 6'4", go shorter? Well, when you're finishing at the basket a lot, it just makes sense to be taller. Being shorter, you're just going to get a lot of times, you're going to get smothered by a taller center. You're just not going to get as much contact dunk animations. You're going to be more dependent on layups. So like Fearless Finisher, Giant Slayer, those type of things. But being 6'5" and 6'6", now you're gonna be more dependent on your posterizer, your slithery finisher, your rise up, your fast twitch. So those things right there are going to be able to really make you finish stronger and more. 9 out of 10 times you'll be actually finished with a dunk, okay? So that's the reason why I'm doing that. So yes, I'm sacrificing those elite dribble animations because I want to have the opportunity to get some really good solid dunks, okay? Weight, go 180. Wingspan, go to wingspan, actually 85.1, okay? Now, the reason why I say 85.1 and not 86 is because for some reason, if you go 86, you're a two-way slasher, okay? But if you go 85.1, you are just a slasher. I did not want to touch my defensive attributes. I want 8, But by just going from an 83 still, that makes me a two-way. So you want to go 85.1. Now watch people going to the comment section gonna be like, I keep on getting two-way slashers, because they're not watching the video, they're just skipping around. But go 85.1, okay? Okay, now let's talk about a few things with the physicals. You do get a +8 to your physicals. You get a +4 from 95 to 99 overall. And then you get the other +4 by doing either of these three things, okay? Either A, going to my career. You do want to play every single game until you become a starter. Once you become a starter, you need to sim out the rest of the regular season. You do need to play every single playoff game. And of course, at the end of the season, you will get the Gym Rat badge from winning the championship, okay? Now, option B, I consider the best option, because that's where you're going to actually go ahead and get the Gym Rat badge for all your builds. What you need to do is just, each build needs to individually go to the Gator facility and talk to the guy at the entrance. He's going to say, hey, make sure you hit level 40 in the season to get the Gym Rat badge. So each build needs to talk to him. And then once you talk to him and hit level 40, just load into the park individually with each build, and then you should have the Gym Rat badge for each build, okay? Now we know everybody can't hit level 40 in the season, so the next best option, of course, is just going to the Gator facility every 7 days and doing your workouts, okay? So regardless, with this +8, I'm going to have a 95 speed, a 93 acceleration, and a 99 vert. That right there is OP, okay? This is what I'm talking about when it comes to a slasher. And now look at the finishing. This is what I want. 99 close shot, 99 driving layup, 99 driving dunk with a 95 standing. So this is that slasher. I'm telling you, this is what you want from your slasher. 99s across the board finishing at the basket. And then of course you have a 70 mid-range shot, which will be good enough to make sure you hit in that mid-range like we spoke of. You're also getting 80 pass accuracy. You're getting an 85 ball handle, but since you are over 6'5", you do not get the elite signature packages, but you do get all the elite dribble packages, okay? And then defensively, you have an 81 perimeter defense, 78 lateral quickness, still have an absolute ridiculous 86 steal. You get a 68 offensive rebound and a 70 defensive, okay? And then of course, when you slide over here, you have options between slasher and playmaking take. Excuse me. Obviously, we want to go with that slash and takeover. So we're going that slash and takeover, and then here you have my nephews and nieces. We have that slasher build, okay? So now what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna test this build out real quick. We're gonna get the 99, and of course we're then gonna get you out of here, okay? So let's do this. Boom. On the finishing side, obviously posterizer, limitless takeoff. We know those are the best bets. Then I like to go around and sprinkle on stuff that I know that I need to get, right? So these are the badges that I know that are like the must-haves I wanna have here. And then I'll come back around and get ones that I know, like fast twitch is gonna be really important. This right here makes it easier to dunk one under the basket. You know we want that. You know we want this one too. Fearless finisher, OP, acrobat. Let's go ahead and knock it out. So naturally, this is what we end up with, all right? A lot of Hall of Fame badges, finishing strong at the rack. This is going to be ridiculous, okay? And then here, what you would want to go with, I would actually go with rhythm shooter, because when people play off with you, just do a couple, you know, between the legs and then throw up a mid-range shot. That should be good enough. And then here, quick chain, quick first step, handles for days are gonna be very important. Unpluckable and silver. Don't really need bell out, ain't gonna be passing out, okay? If you're gonna be running threes, I would definitely go hyperdrive. Definitely go tight handles to get those animations. Well, I guess so. I guess we can go bell out just in case you do shoot it. I mean, it is what it is. So we can go like that. And then on the defensive side, rebound chaser, rim protector, chase down artist. If you're going to be playing on ball, which there could be a possibility, you definitely want pick dodger. But if you're not going to be playing on ball, I'll just go ahead and go with clamps, or you can kind of do the difference like this, okay? But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the slasher build. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Mania. No, when I say be back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.